What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
You know what we really need?
What?
Alcohol.
No.
Yep.
Right
It's
now.
a little early.
For the
well,
podcast.
for some of us.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
All
this.
right. No,
Booze?
Brady's right there.
What are we doing again?
Do you have booze in your studio?
Yeah, of course he does, yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, we have like an emergency boost. Actually, yeah, we do. What am I
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we've got
I got Glenlivet right here.
What
yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
That's a whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got
we
that.
whiskey. There's red wine in here. I think I have beer somewhere. Yeah.
I think what I was supposed to go with was a hypothetical.
Oh,
yeah.
all
Sure.
right.
Okay. How long could you outrun the cops and you make $500 per second? So let me set up the situation
Okay.
for you. You run a red light, okay? A cop sees you. They're right behind you. Lights go on. Action.
Oh, I'm
How
driving.
long do you think you can go?
driving,
Yeah,
not
you're driving.
physically running.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Not very far.
I mean, we've had some experience actually, the driving police
Yeah.
cars and knowing how good they are at
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, they're very good,
how much money?
$500 every second?
Every second, yeah.
Oh, well,
And then what's your strategy? Are you're just
I
driving
could
until you
probably
run out of
make
gas?
myself a good $5,000.
Probably.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
Probably 10
Okay.
seconds. Yeah.
Oh, I think I could do more than that. I'm going to say like 10 grand, 15 grand.
Okay.
Because again, they have to figure out a way to stop you. If
Yeah.
you're just speeding on one
Right.
road,
Yeah.
I could maybe 20.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
are we on a highway, though, or are we on a
Yeah.
dirt road?
Yeah.
There's many variables
Either way,
to
I'd
that.
take a curb. You know, I mean, I wouldn't. But if this is like weird world
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
was, racing the cops.
Sure. I think you try
Yeah.
to find a highway
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
just kind of cruise along the highway, like
I mean,
low
if-
speed too. You're trying to milk this for time.
So, yeah, that's the thing. So my goal is to make money, though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm dragging this thing out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm going to zigzag like I would with
Oh,
a bear.
with a bear.
Yeah, that'll help, too.
That might
That'll
actually
really
help
help.
in this scenario.
Yeah, good.
No, Mahler is definitely crashing.
It was not helping. The
100%
zigzag is a bad
crashing.
idea.
Yeah.
You will flip his car.
Not if I'm doing 20.
Yeah. Oh,
You're going to be caught very quickly.
On a highway, and then do you think all the cop cars would line up behind you and also do zigzags?
Yes.
oh, I hope so.
I think
Very
they'd
funny
figure it
visual.
out quickly. Oh, he's just zigzagging. If we say straight, we'll catch him. Much like the bear would.
Put down my windows, play conga, Miami Sound Machine.
Hey, all right.
Come on, baby, do that conga.
Bet you didn't think it was going to go that direction. Huh? How about that?
And Mahler's made $1,000. And he crashed.
You can listen to conga or right now the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time
Housekeeping? Come back in an hour.
for some housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you want towels? More towels. Need sleepy.
On the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Housekeeping, you want mint for pillow? Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Okay, some different headlines we throw into one little segment we call housekeeping. In Nose News. Nose News.
News. Yeah.
News. A study found that our sense of smell is faster than we thought.
Oh.
We can now distinguish different odors faster than in the blink of an eye.
How about that?
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hits you first.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get that.
But if you smell
But a
something-
blink of an eye is so fast.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, if somebody walks, if you smell something, you know what it is immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, smell is a weird sense.
Yeah.
Like, it really
Yeah.
brings you back to like a certain time.
Yeah.
It's our number one for memories.
Yeah,
will be
exactly,
Triggered
yeah.
because of smell.
And you don't do it on purpose. Like you just
Yeah.
sort of- I don't know. You don't think about it.
I'm only coming up with 4. I can't remember the 5th. Touch, sight, sound. Oh, taste.
Taste. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
You got there.
I don't know which one is my favorite sense.
Taste. No, sight.
Probably sight
probably
is the big
sight.
one for us.
Well, like
Yeah.
what's in 5th? Like what's the one you would chop?
Probably
Touch.
taste is. I mean, I love taste, but that's the one that you could get
live
by
without.
and survive
Yeah,
happily
probably
without.
taste.
So
I hate
taste.
to say it,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah.
touch too. You might be able to.
Yeah,
Really?
no.
Then you'd feel like, what do you feel in the rest of your life?
Nothing.
No,
nothing.
burning
Imagine
yourself
not
and stuff is a
feeling
problem.
a hug.
I'm dead
Well, you
inside
can still
now.
kind of feel.
No, but never, again, for it's yeah, you could be burning yourself and not know it.
Yeah.
It's not hurting something. So yeah, no, that's
but-
important.
Yeah, you
Like
need
a good
touch.
meal. You
But
know,
a
you don't
lot
wanna-
of the touch,
great.
like if Jenny was to hug me, I know what she's doing, so I can at least remember.
If you
oh,
see
this
her.
is what do you mean?
If you see her and stuff, people could be touching you from behind you. You don't know what's going on. You not being able to touch or feel anything is bad.
Yeah, but remember,
like it's dangerous.
I think at this point, when I had COVID years ago, I couldn't taste anything at all, and it was the weirdest, most depressing few weeks.
And sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
How long did you lose it for?
Only like a week,
Okay.
thankfully. And smell too. That was
smell affected.
Yeah. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste. It was,
How
it was
weird
so,
is that?
so strange.
Oh, yeah,
And
that would
some
be really
people
weird.
still don't have it.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
they've
It's
lost it. Oh, my
nuts.
God.
Yeah, nuts.
And we're sitting here just,
Yeah.
let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of taste.
We've got extra ones. Sure.
Oh, Brady, you'll like this one.
Okay.
The BBC just did a big write-up on a group of guys in England who've met up for drinks almost every Thursday since 1968.
Oh, how
way.
great is that?
They're all in their 80s now.
Aw.
They said they've maybe missed 25 Thursdays in 56 years.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And they joke that they used to talk about soccer and sex, and now it's about prostates and pensions.
Yeah, that checks out. How fun is
awesome.
that? Think of the stories that this group of dudes have.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
like think of all the times that they've been through for each other, whether the good and the bad, and I think that's just so special.
I
That's awesome.
didn't read when I read the story. I didn't read whether or not any of the group has ever passed away. But I mean, they're getting there.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
for that
It's going to
Yeah.
start happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should do this with your
I
little buddies.
love it.
Maybe not once a week because you're where you live and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
Once a
every
month
6
even.
months or once a month.
I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of do, just not on
do you have
purpose.
the same place you go to?
Yeah, well, we have like traditions, right? Like we have our Friendsgivings, and we have our parties, and we have like annual things we do every single year, and camp events and stuff like that. But for sure, like it's so important to have.
Do
that,
you
to
have
those-
any of
those
these
friends.
regular things that have stopped? Because I know you have a lot of events you're talking with
Yeah.
those things.
Well,
do you have any that you look back and we don't do that
Yeah,
anymore?
or just things have like changed or
Yeah.
evolved
Yeah.
over the years. You
That's
know,
what
like,
happened with us. Like we used to do a Friendsgiving golf tournament every single year,
Yeah.
and then
What
we would
happened
do
with
a
that?
soccer,
Yeah,
baseball,
what happened?
cornhole.
Yeah.
Everybody had kids, and
Yeah.
it just became harder and harder
Yeah,
to
but
get
then you got to
everybody
adapt
together.
it where you bring the kids.
And we do, but we have other things we do with the kids. It was how do you bring
It
the kids to a
changes,
golf
yeah.
tournament? You know,
Yeah.
like 2-year-olds and 1-year-olds,
Yeah.
and so now the kids are all getting to an age where they can either easily get a babysitter,
Sure.
right? They're not in diapers anymore or whatever.
These
so
guys didn't let kids get in the way of drinking at a bar.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's it.
That's
My
true.
uncle goes on this sports golf weekend.
Yeah.
And that was with little kids now, without little kids. Like,
Yeah.
they just kept it going. So I think you guys really should push through with this kids thing.
It's too late. They've already skipped them.
the kids
Done.
are already done.
But this group has already missed 25 out of 56 years. So
Oh, we are bringing it back, though. We're bringing it
25
back.
years,
Weeks.
weeks.
Out of-
20,
yeah.
So it's
25
different.
weeks.
No, it's different when you're talking weeks. Like this is an annual thing that's already gone. Sorry.
No, we're bringing
Done.
it back. We're bringing it back. We
No,
talked about it
you
yesterday.
can't
It's coming
do it
back.
right.
It's not
It's
too
over.
late. Bring
No.
it back.
Done.
You have
Yeah.
to bring it back. These like annual
You're no
traditions
longer
are
friends.
so
It's over.
important.
Yeah, they are.
And I love looking forward to like the same sort of weekend every year. You know, and we have a few
Yeah.
of them. It's the best.
Is it a remake or a reboot? That's
It's
what
a
I want to know.
reboot. It's a
It'll be a
reboot.
reboot.
A reboot.
We're bringing
yeah.
it back, baby.
Yeah, reboot's a good way to put it.
But it'll all end by about 7:30
There
instead
go.
of
It's a very different
midnight.
thing.
Oh, Brady, I'm sorry you guys aren't doing the same amount of things anymore.
Well, no, things have just changed, I'd say.
Yeah.
They're
They
different.
just, yeah.
I just know a morning show in 2075 will not be talking about your antics.
No.
Oh, I'll be long gone. Are you kidding me?
And finally, oh, wow. Does this seem high? Sorry, kids, earmuffs. 72% of parents will put a toy of their own on their wish list this year. That's including 83% of dads.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That's
seems
not real.
high.
Yeah, that's really
done
high.
by,
Who put this survey out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very high.
It was me.
That makes sense.
I did the survey.
Yeah.
And I just surveyed myself.
Yeah.
That does seem high.
There's just no way.
No.
Because, like,
there's
who's
just no way.
I just feel like if you're that, you know, if you're all right.
What was that?
Something going on over there?
Jenny already got her gift.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Do me. No, but if you have one, like, how often are you getting new stuff? I guess is my question. Like,
Oh, maybe you haven't got it in years, and so
and
you
now
want
it's time,
one.
or
Yeah.
maybe it broke.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that do want.
Maybe it's
But
just, that number's very high.
That number is
Very high.
high.
There's not that number that want anything.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a crazy.
83% of dads might as well be 100% of dads.
Right.
And it's
Exactly.
just- that's not
But
the
no,
case.
it's not the case.
No.
No.
And also, you're a creepy guy handing your wife that.
Don't
I think.
do that.
Don't do that.
No.
That's the equivalent of a toaster or an air fryer.
Nope, it's
like
not.
you just don't do that. That's
It's not.
It's not at all.
It's what you do when you do that. You make that separate. It's
Yeah.
not.
Jenny, I know you like your
Christmas.
toaster a lot,
I do.
but I don't
do
think it's
love my
quite.
toaster.
It has the little
Quite
bit
the
more
same.
button.
It does. And
Wow.
frozen. It has it frozen. Is it frozen? You can hit
I
that.
think you've missed Rush's
Yeah,
point.
you didn't get.
Oh, a
the-
little bit more. I get it.
No, you didn't.
I just want to talk about my toaster.
I know you do. I know.
Oh, is that what you're calling it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, to all the dads listening, I hope you get what Santa is going to bring you there. Enjoy.
A little bit more. That was good.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jen.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, I'm just going to take a little break and head out of here.
Oh, we'll take a little break. For,
Yeah, I'll go with you.
What-
Me too.
No, guys, it's time to do this, everybody.
It's time to play
Everybody sing.
Brady's on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Welcome everybody to Brady's Game of Joy. It's a game that every week it's a new game. I make the rules. They got to do whatever I say. Guys, this fella pops up on my TikTok all the time, and then my Instagram reels 2 weeks later. His thing is at JMcNick.
That's funny, Brady.
Thank you. And his entire bit is that he takes songs, and he's an actor, and then he does like dramatic monologues with the lyrics to the songs, and he's always
Okay.
wearing like full costumes and makeup, and it's just like it's absolutely incredible. So, for example, one of his most recent videos is Taylor Swift's "Anti-Hero." We know the song, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, this is what he turned it into.
I have this thing where I get older but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons.
And it's just like a long monologue,
Okay.
and it's so dramatic
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
incredible. And he does it with like even the most ridiculous songs. S Club 7, S Club Party. Yeah, this is what this guy turned it into.
Tina's doing her dance. John's looking for romance. And Paul's getting down on the floor while Hannah is screaming out for more.
It's so good.
If he's doing so well, why
Yeah,
do we
why
have
are we
to do
doing
it?
it?
I don't think we do.
Anything, you guys, how many times have I said it? Anything J McNick does, we can sometimes do better on the game of joy. Exactly.
Yeah.
You do say that all
I
the
do.
time.
I say that
Yeah.
all the time. So
Someone sing.
here's what we're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna very dramatically read out the lyrics to songs on this first round. These are all things that he's done. Okay, these are all songs that he's done on his page. I think you guys can do better. Keep in mind, this is your Oscar performance moment. He uses different characters, different accents. If you want, you can take your time, make it powerful. Maybe even remove your mic muff to get that like deep voice. Whatever
Okay.
you want to do, but you're gonna make it really dramatic. So you've all picked a random song. Go ahead, Mahler.
I have Nickelback, How You Remind
that's
Me.
a good one.
This is
okay.
good.
This is a really, really good one. Very, very dramatic.
it is.
Are you ready, Mahler?
Okay,
Here we
sure.
go. Make it really, really dramatic.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me?
Oh.
This is how you remind me of
Oh,
what
that was
I
good.
really am? This is how you remind me of what I really am.
It's okay. All right. That's
right.
good.
Yeah, no, I
That's
felt
you're,
something
you're
there.
opening it up with,
Thanks.
yeah, there's a lot of
Emotion.
passion in there.
Emotion.
Yeah, that
Emotion.
was really good.
I like that.
Thanks.
Rush, who do you have?
I have Shaggy. It wasn't me.
that's a good one. Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
You're going to want to really sell this, okay? Here we go.
Honey came in, and she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this. We were both
Yeah, you're buck naked.
butt naked. Banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there. She never took her eyes off me.
Wow.
Wow.
She loved
That's
you.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
She loved you.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Why?
I
Jenny,
hate
what?
this
What's-
stuff.
what?
I hate reading poetry. Like I hate
Oh,
reading in front of
yeah.
like it's just.
And I love this?
yeah, you do.
I think everybody loves Brady's Game of Joy. Jenny, who do you have?
I have Gnarls Barkley. Crazy.
This is so good.
I remember when I lost my
He does such a good job of this, and I know you're going to do better. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I don't know. I remember when.
Sorry, we can't hear you.
I like this. This is
this
good.
is good. This is
is
good,
good.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy?
Oh, that's good. That's good acting.
That was great.
That's good acting.
You were like a cartoon penguin.
Wow. Cartoon penguin.
Yeah, you sounded like a cartoon penguin in the winter. Oh, it was
Look,
good.
Guys, 3 for 3. You're all pros, so
Yeah.
I'm up in the game, okay?
Oh, what?
We're going to see how good you are at making anything dramatic. So now I've picked some more interesting songs. So out of the second cup there, you can each pick a song. And we're looking for drama here, guys. Drama. Make it really,
I
really
hate
dramatic. Mahler, who do you have?
I have the Beatles.
Oh.
I Am the Walrus.
Sitting on a cornflake. Waiting for the van to come.
Okay, kind of a nonsense song, but let's see what you can do with this. Mahler, you're a wonderful actor. Here we go. Action.
Sitting on a cornflake,
Oh, he's got an accent. That's good. Fun.
waiting for the van to come. Yes. Corporate T-shirt, stupid bloody Tuesday. Man, you've been a naughty boy.
Oh, yeah.
Let your face grow long. I am the Eggman.
Oh, that's good.
They are the Eggmen.
Yes, Mahler.
I am the Walrus.
Yes, bring it home.
Goo goo jaboo jaboo.
Wow.
That was something.
What? I'm going to use that same music for everybody because that's the best. Oh, Mahler, what a performance.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, Rush, what do you have?
I have the thong song by Cisco.
Okay, all right. Rush, very, very dramatic, very serious. This is for the Oscar.
I've removed my muff.
Oh, good. Wow.
Oh, to make it sound different. Okay.
That's good. Okay.
I was British.
Yeah.
She had dumps like a truck. Truck. Thighs like what?
This is so good.
All night long.
Yes.
Let me see that thong. Baby. That thong. Thong. I like it when the beat goes. Dana. Baby, make your booty go. Dana. That thong. The thong. Thong.
I can listen to that all day. I want a whole
good.
Yeah,
I
really
want a
good.
whole album from Rush. It's phenomenal. All right, Jenny, bring it home. The best performance of the day. We're getting a bunch of texts. People loved your first round.
Yeah.
You're going to
Thank
top
you.
it on the second round. You
No.
got this. What's your song?
Baby Shark.
All right.
All right. Yeah, time to make Baby Shark
God.
super dramatic. Are
Yeah.
you ready?
How do I spell this?
Jenny, take your mic muff off. It'll be even deeper. Yeah. Really.
This
Okay.
is the mic muff is a protector.
Yeah.
On our microphone.
But it makes us sound deeper when we take it off. Are you
does,
ready,
yeah.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Baby Shark.
I'm not sure what that is.
She possessed?
Do. Baby Shark.
Oh, she changed.
Yeah, she's different.
Do.
Character.
Do. Baby Shark. Do. Do 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 do.
It's like she's transforming.
Yeah.
She is, yeah.
Baby shark.
I feel like there's a metaphor here.
I think so too.
Mummy shark. Do do do. Do do do. Mummy shark. Do 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 do.
And I am a walrus.
Thank you.
You know what I should have done for Jenny was written the whole song out, so we're getting to like great grandma shark and just never dinged her. Yeah. Guys, great performances
Well,
all
thanks.
around. No, that was really, really
We're going to give
beautiful.
that TikTok guy a run for his
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
I'm
we should.
telling you.
Yeah,
No kidding.
It's like you always say, whatever.
We always say-
Nick
Right.
can do on TikTok. We can do better sometimes
Yes.
on the
The
game of joy.
Nailed it.
Yeah, good.
We do always say that.
Brady's Game of Joy on the Morning Hot Tub.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
All right, I'm not sure why this list is going around right now, but I thought I'd handpick a few of these and reveal number one to you.
Yeah.
These are the worst romantic movies of all time.
Oh, fun.
I
Okay.
don't
you
know that
guys
I'm
have-
going to love this list.
Well, I'll only give you like maybe the top 2 or 3, but do you have one in your head that you thought was a terrible romantic comedy or just even a straight-on romance kind of movie?
Oh,
That was just really bad. That's a hard question. But like the bad ones,
Like
you know, they don't.
The Notebook was pretty bad.
You doing all right?
No.
Were you choking
You
on a lozenge?
dare. You're a
Okay.
bird. I'm a bird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
that one
only,
scene
It's the
you
one
hate.
scene I hate in
Yeah.
the whole movie. But other than that, I love that.
What's that Christmas movie I hate with all the different?
Oh, see, don't you even?
I'm gonna do it. It's the one that everybody loves, and
Oh,
it's
Love Actually?
Love Actually.
Yeah.
I just can't
Who
stand that
are
movie.
you?
Yeah,
It's all the
actually?
stories are so dumb.
It's garbage.
There's the one with the kid,
You're
and then the
garbage.
guy, the one with the guy who's literally in love with his best friend's wife and is going behind his best friend's
Hey,
back.
it's weird, but you gotta look past that.
No, that's
No,
like he's a
no.
terrible human.
You're a terrible human. Don't even tell me.
With his
I
Bristol
love Love
board.
Actually.
Wasn't there
terrible.
a scene though going back to the Notebook where like because it's turned into like a meme where like
it's like, just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
It's like when my wife asked me
What we want for dinner.
Or
Yeah.
I asked my wife what you want for dinner, and she, like for takeout or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like, just tell me what you want.
yeah, see
tell me. Yeah.
that scene in the movie looks terrible.
It's so good. Oh my god! And then it's like, anyway, I can't. I just love the movie. I love it so much. There's
The
so many-
Notebook you
The
love.
Notebook.
Notebook,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Love Actually, you love.
I do love Love Actually.
Well, a couple that are on the list here that see if you agree or disagree. Romantic movies, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of that. Now, I didn't read the books, so I think
Okay.
that's probably had something to do
Sure.
with it.
I only saw the movies.
yeah.
And
They
they
were
weren't
fine.
they weren't as stupid as I thought they were going to
No,
be.
Right.
no.
They weren't great.
No,
but
that's
they
what I
weren't
mean.
as bad as they could have been.
It was fine.
Now,
Yeah.
were the movies as spicy as the book? Because the book was pretty spicy, I hear.
Well, I think that they couldn't do as much on,
Sure.
a mainstream movie.
Right,
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they did well. The
Yeah.
movies. They
I
made
mean,
a
it
lot of money.
inspired me to make a red room at home.
Oh,
so,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
it's more of a fuchsia.
Right. Well, you don't want to just directly copy what they do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good
Can
for
you imagine saying to your wife, "Honey, look, I made a red room."
I made a fuchsia room.
Oh, that would go over like a lead
Yeah.
balloon. I asked you to take out the garbage. I know, but
Look at my red
there's a
room.
red room.
Just one couch.
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at all the things we could do.
Also on the list, I never saw it, but I'm sure it's horrible. From Justin to Kelly. Remember
Oh,
the
I never saw that
American
either.
Idol movie
Yes,
with Kelly
yeah.
Clarkson?
Terrible reviews.
2003. That would have been in your wheelhouse, you guys. Like,
Yeah, I was
at that
12
point.
at the time, but I think even 12-year-old Brady was like, nah,
No,
I'm good.
I never
No?
watched
Yeah,
it. Didn't care.
8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
How much?
Jenny, you might like it. 8%.
8.
No, it's a musical.
8%. And yeah, there's a whole bunch here, but number one on the list, another one I never saw. Same year, by the way, as from Justin to
Oh,
Kelly.
can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Geely?
It is
It is.
Geely.
Oh, of course
nailed
it is.
Ben
I went
Affleck
on
and
it-
Jennifer Lopez.
One of the first
Yeah.
dates of my entire life. When I must have been, I guess I was 12 or 13. And
You took her to Geely?
to Geely,
Oh,
but it was me,
why?
her, and then her friend. But then her friend like sat far away from us so that we could actually feel like a date.
okay.
It was the worst.
The
That
worst.
and Honey. I also saw the movie Honey.
With Jessica
I liked
Alba.
Honey.
It was maybe it was good, but
It was
not.
fine. It's a dance movie. Any of those
Yeah.
where like you're watching it for the dancing, like
Okay.
and then the rest of it is just sort of like I don't want to say bonus. Maybe the dancing is the bonus. But yeah, Honey was fine. It was cute.
That wasn't romantic, though,
Yeah.
was it? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
there's a love story there.
What was the other one in that time frame? Oh, don't tell
21%,
me.
Jenny.
The other dance movie, it was a big hit at the...
with Julia Stiles.
Yes.
Yes. Dance Like the Night. It's
No.
the night. It's
Look
Dance
at you
Away.
dancing me.
Save
Save the Last
Save the
Dance.
Last Dance.
Wow,
Well
got there.
done.
That was
Yes.
garbage.
No, it was so good.
Was it though?
was
Like
it-
if
was
you
it
watched
actually
it
good?
today,
And I
if
will.
if you watched it today,
Yes.
you wouldn't cringe and go, "This was not as good as I remember
Okay,
it to
listen,
be."
I will say she didn't overly pull off the ballet thing. Like you could tell she was not. But if you suspend that and just watch it for what it is,
That's the movie.
I really liked it. I did.
Hey, what happened to Julia Stiles? She was in everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she-
was.
Late 90s, early 2000s?
I think she's been in something recently that some
Has
people
she?
cared about.
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
You're right.
What a way to
Like, wasn't
to
she in
introduce
sort
herself.
of like I know she was in the Jason Bourne movie.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, a little bit.
But I thought she was in like a new series or something.
Yeah,
The
like
Lake?
the
Is
Breakable.
that what you're thinking of?
The Lake? I don't know.
Oh, the
She was
river.
an orphan, one of the
river
orphan
running.
movies. That's never a good sign.
So, sorry, Brady, going back to you and trying to make out as awkwardly as you could
Yeah.
at Geely. Was Geely a bad movie?
yeah, terrible.
Terrible,
Yeah.
okay.
Like the worst of the worst.
Like, is it so bad that it's actually worth watching?
I mean, I was 12, and let's be
Okay.
honest, I was probably so nervous at the time that I was barely watching this movie.
Oh no,
know?
you had no idea the plot. So how dare
Oh,
you
yeah.
say that either one
Well,
of them are bad?
you
I
want to see
mean,
Geely with
yeah.
me?
I really would love to take you to a movie.
I only have money for a small popcorn.
I'm gonna get a kitty combo. What do you want? You can have my toy.
Gail's going to pick us up
Yeah.
at 4 p.m.
Wow, that's
4
probably
p.m.
so accurate. Yeah.
And thank you for all the support. I love Save the Last Dance. Save the Last Dance is the best. It's the best movie ever.
I think people
it's
are
amazing.
are
Jenny, first of all,
remembering-
there was one text. The other ones you made up. There was literally a single text.
and they're remembering it as better than what it
Yeah.
was.
Oh, you don't even know.
That's your whole life story, remembering movies better than what they actually are.
Yeah.
You don't know. No.
Jenny, if anybody knows, we spend 15 hours a week with you. And about 9 of those hours is you reminiscing on 80s and 90s movies. We know.
Seriously, my life is a movie, and I always wanted my life to be like a movie, like the love story and all
Yeah.
that. You live in that when you're younger, like a teenager, right?
Okay.
I am much better now.
I was waiting to see where that was going.
Sure. You're the morning hot
Yeah.
tubs Julia Stiles. That's what you are.
Well, you and Derek are welcome to use our red room.
Thank you.
Gross.
What did I say? It was fuchsia?
Fuchsia.
Yeah. Well, then in that case,
I still love that I forgot my own joke. What was the color I chose?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
certain kinds of old-timey crimes have been romanticized, like the art of pickpocketing, for example. So maybe someday we can do that with this. Here in Canada, we apparently were dealing with a butter thief.
Oh,
no.
Butter thief.
Primarily operating in Guelph. Okay, so Guelph, Ontario. Over the past week, there were 2 large butter thefts from different grocery stores. Now, we're not talking about shoving a few packs in your coat. In both cases, 2 men got away with several cases of butter. The first theft was valued at $936, and the second was $958. They got away with it by loading all the butter into a cart and then sneaking out through the back of the store.
Slippery guys.
Oh my God.
Just let her churn at the story.
Oh man, I
so
wish we had
good.
one.
Nope. Okay. There have been at least 7 large-scale butter thefts in Guelph in the last 10 months. It's not known.
So it's spreading.
Oh my God. That's pretty good.
And they have to be on this because there's no margarine for error.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, no.
You still got nothing?
Ah, the boys are on a roll.
Oh!
I can't believe they haven't been caught.
That's okay. That's a good one. Yeah,
Bit of a
that's good.
stretch, but yeah.
So it's not known if all the incidents are related, but what are the chances that multiple criminals need that much butter?
Yeah,
you know,
seriously.
and that
True.
you've
And then what do you
gotta
do
have-
with all the
This
butter?
is what, like, I love corn on the cob.
What did you
They
say?
love corn on the cob.
Oh.
Yeah, big fans.
Maybe they
corn
do, yeah,
season,
that's
you
true,
know?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the season, right?
That's all I had, guys. Like, that was the
It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah.
I've always wondered that about these crimes. Like, what do you do with it after? You
That's
know?
what I mean. What
With
could
the
they
butter?
be using
Yeah.
it for?
You sell it.
But who's,
Yeah, but
that's,
who's buying
who's buying black market butter?
butter?
Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of restaurants that would buy that stuff. I think a lot of restaurants
it's
buy stuff. Oh, yeah.
restaurants. I never even thought of that.
sure.
Yeah, but
Thought
they have
were going door
suppliers.
to
They have that
door.
Yeah.
all sort of figured out. It's just in a really heavy trench coat, Jenny.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Salted, unsalted.
really big pockets.
Yeah, no, I think that's what they do with any of the
Yeah.
food that's stolen. They sell it to restaurants. I'm sure of it.
But again, I agree. I think the restaurants, most of them have contracts with companies and stuff.
But
and so,
they
Right.
could cancel those contracts for a couple of months,
If
you know?
Not
if
get
can
butter for a while?
If you can get butter half price for me, I'll take your contract.
Yeah,
I
butter
guess.
is expensive.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Right.
Because we don't use margarine, we use butter for everything. It's apparently
great.
better for you.
You're still trying to think of a pun, right?
I really
Yeah.
am. I'm just buying myself time, and I've got nothing. I'm
Well, maybe they'll come to
melting
you.
from embarrassment.
Butter
No,
late
butter.
than never.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Butter,
That was good.
butter late than never.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe if I dare you to come up with one.
Dairy me?
Dairy.
Oh no!
God, no. Yeah.
We better wrap it up now. Because
So we better wrap it up?
Because Jenny's gonna.
I just need one.
She thought that was a pun.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought
You
said we
actually
better
just meant wrap
right
it up,
now.
but-
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I butter wrap it.
Butter wrap it up.
Butter
That's
wrap
good.
it up.
Said
is
turn.
okay.
I used melt. Nobody got it. Okay.
No, we got it.
We did get it. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A Free Pick report discovered the most haunted states in the United States by analyzing the number of ghost sightings in haunted locations. I love this time of year because we get these spooky stories.
Okay.
And who knew Wyoming is the most haunted state?
Wow.
With 13 haunted places and 37.3 ghost sightings per 100,000 people. North Dakota
How
is
many?
in second
33?
place. 37.3 per 100,000 people.
That feels like not a lot.
No, that is a lot. Ghost sightings, actually seeing a ghost.
I
You
guess.
think about it.
But I feel like so many people have ghost stories, right?
Yeah.
Only 37 out of
But
100,000.
seeing a ghost is different than seeing something move
Yeah,
or lights
seeing something-
flickering, right?
All
Like,
right.
That's
Okay,
very
like an
different.
actual
I
ghost.
feel like
Yeah.
that's all it is, but okay.
So North Dakota is in second place.
Mm-hmm.
South Dakota comes in third. I have a really hard time saying either of those without saying Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Minnesota.
It is, yeah, exactly. Florida is the least haunted state with only 7.9 sightings for every 100,000 residents. Even the ghosts don't want to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys I know have never seen a ghost.
No.
Ever.
No.
Do you think you have maybe felt anything paranormal ever?
No, I've
No.
never felt anything. I've been in places that, they've said that they're haunted.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's ghosts that always appear on the stairs over there. And I've
Sure.
tried to walk up and down the stairs trying to feel something. And
Right.
no, I've
Here,
never-
Here,
Nothing.
ghosty,
Yeah.
and nothing.
We were just telling this story recently. This was back in February 2020. So right before the pandemic hit. Actually, Derek and I got back from New Orleans, and which was like a super hub before it was like really worldwide
Sure.
for COVID. And we definitely had COVID when we got back. But we were staying in one of the most haunted hotels
Jenny
in...
and Derek known as Patient Zero.
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly. Bringing it to
Yeah.
Canada.
Thank you
Thanks
for doing
Thanks,
that.
Jenny.
Got you. And so we were staying at the Daphne Hotel, which is one of the most haunted locations in New Orleans. I didn't know it was one of the most haunted hotels
Really?
until
You didn't-
after
you
I
didn't book
booked
it?
it.
Oh.
No. So we booked it, then we started doing the research, find out it's the most haunted hotel. We decide one afternoon we're going to take a nap. We're in New Orleans. You do the math. And we lay down, take a nap. We wake up. And the TV is on Ghost Hunters. It wasn't before we fell asleep, but it was on Ghost Hunters when we woke up. And they were ghost hunting
It's a little too
our
on the
hotel.
nose, but all right. Yeah.
Are you telling me they took over the History Channel and they set it up to program ghost
No,
hunters?
I just mean we weren't purposely looking for that show. We weren't looking for the
And
haunted
it was,
show.
that is pretty cool.
It is really
if
cool.
I was a ghost, the last show I would want people to watch would be Ghost Hunters.
Right.
I don't think that's good.
You're right.
I think
scare you a little bit
Yeah,
as
you
a
think,
ghost.
I don't want people hunting
Sure.
ghosts.
Yes,
I was in Mexico one time and we were watching TV and all of a sudden a taco place, a famous taco place came up on the TV and it ended up being like down the street from us. So we went and had some tacos.
Really?
Maybe that was the ghost of
Could
Tacos?
be. Taco ghost, yeah.
El Pastor tacos. Maybe. I don't know.
Brady, that's
I don't know
such
how
a
it works.
stretch.
Okay.
Such a stretch. Come on.
Have you seen the show? What is it called here? Scariest House in America?
No.
It's an HGTV show.
I've heard of this show. I haven't seen it.
They go around. They did the ugliest house in America as well
Okay.
before, and it's Retta. What is her name? She's from.
She was on Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Okay.
She hosts it, and basically she just goes around, and every episode it's 3 different houses pitted against each other, and it's just people's homes.
Now-
So one of them I saw, it was just sort of on in the background. It was like they bought an old church, and they were living in an old church. It was
Is it houses that are sort of naturally scary, or are these people
Haunted.
that go out of their way to make their
like
house
a little
look
bit of both, yeah. So it's like weird people for sure because
Okay.
they're living
Okay.
with like a coffin in their like living room. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Or they
So
bought a
these
church
aren't
and they
haunted houses.
Well, some of them are though. Some of
Okay.
them they claim they're haunted houses.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know.
All right.
But
I want
anyway, you should-
Can you
you should-
send me the link?
Just HGTV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Just turn the channel on.
I'll come over and
Thank
turn your
you.
TV on for you if
Yes,
that's what you need.
and
Like
find
a
it.
ghost.
Thank you.
just like the ghost.
Yeah.
Jenny, I have a confession. I was also in New Orleans.
Everybody needs a Brady.
Yeah. While you guys were napping, I walked in and went, ooh.
Ghost Hunters.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time for Ghost or Roast on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Okay.
I'm 0 for 1 so
we
far.
bring it back almost yearly because it was such a big hit
Yeah.
back in the day that people clamor for this.
Yeah.
Where we have somebody call in to the show who might be telling a genuine ghost story or they could be trying to roast Jenny with something completely fake.
Yeah, they might just be making it up.
Yeah.
Right. And you're allowed to reach out to Brady Jones and he'll set up the call.
All right.
And, he'll vet you
Yes.
to see whether it's real or not.
Yeah, I gotta
So
make
you're,
sure the
you're the
story's
only one
good.
that knows.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
so, but it really comes down to Jenny and her psychic abilities and loving ghost stories.
Oh, I love a good ghost story.
Yeah, here's how this will play out. No matter what the contestant says, Jenny's going to say, that's an incredible ghost story.
Why don't you
And then-
challenge
I go
it?
with my gut. There's some really good liars that call in.
Yeah, okay. Who's our
Yeah, we
ghoster
have
or roaster today?
Susan on the
Susan.
line today, guys.
Good morning, Susan.
Morning, Hot Tub. How's everyone doing?
Good. I'm so glad you connected with Brady. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
We need your story in about a minute and a half. Take it away. The floor is yours.
Okay, sounds good. So a few years ago, a friend of mine, Paul, and I decided to go to one of his best friend's house, Simon. Now, Simon lives in an apartment in Ottawa with his wife and his 1-year-old son. This was my first time going to their apartment. So we walk in, do our pleasantries, sit down, and next thing you know, a few minutes into the conversation, Simon looks past us to the door that we just walked through and just says, "Nope, don't come in. This is not your home. Turn around." So I was confused. I didn't know what was going on, but everybody else seemed unbothered and was carrying on the conversation. A few minutes later, he did the same thing. He looked past us, looked at the door, and said, "No, don't come in. This is not your home. Turn around." So at that point, I just thought I had to ask. So I asked Simon, "Why do you keep doing that?" And he said for a few years now, he's been able to see ghosts, and they walk into his house through the door or somewhere else, and he basically tells them this is not their home and redirects them so they can find another path. So I thought they were all messing with me because, it's my first time there. I just didn't think too much of it. Next thing you know, we ordered pizza, and we had the pizza on the table in the dining room, and everybody was sitting in the living room. So everybody's grabbing pizza. I was one of the last ones to grab mine, and I just automatically turned off the light in the dining room, went towards the living room, and at that moment, his son's toy just went off. It started making those singing songs that it does. So Simon looks at me and says, "They don't like the dark." And I thought that was weird. So he just stood up, went, turned on the light, and the moment he did that, the toy shut off.
Huh.
So I was just freaked out, but trying not to show it, and I still was in disbelief. So Simon says, I'll show you again. And he turned off the light. Next thing you know, the toy goes off again. And then he waits a few seconds, turns on the light, and the toy shuts off. So at that point, I was really freaked out because I never had any kind of encounter like this. I see it on TV. So then I looked at his wife to see if they're messing with me, and she says, you know what, in the beginning, this used to freak me out too because he would tell me there's someone beside me or someone behind me, but now over the years, I just got used to it. So all his friends clearly know, but needless to say, I never been back to Simon's apartment because just the thought of knowing that there are ghosts coming in and out freaked me out. So that's my story.
All right. Now, people are texting in like crazy. It's split. Some people think it's ghosts. Some people think it's roast.
Yeah.
Jenny, you have time for a question or two.
So my question is, the only thing that really stood out to me is in that moment when Simon first said, you know, you're not welcome here, go home, this is in your house. How did you not go? Because it'd be me going, what do you mean? Who are you talking to? What is going on? Is this place haunted? Tell me the stories. What made
I think it's because I was new to their house and I was just sort of trying to be respectful and not just call them out and being crazy.
Yeah.
So I just let it go. I thought it was a joke or just something that I thought, just ignore it. Because everybody else was doing the same. They just carried on their conversation.
Right. And how close are you with Simon?
Not with Simon. I was with Paul. It was Paul's best friend.
Paul's best friend. Okay. I love the details. I don't know.
You love the details, okay. All right. So now, Jenny, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you
think this is an actual ghost story or is Susan roasting
What are you
today?
feeling? Like what's
Well, I'm feeling that I'm terrible at this game.
Okay.
Which is what we know.
Although you've been very braggadocious over the last few years. That's
true.
But how good you are at this game.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Listen to your butt, Jenny.
Okay, I'm going to
Listen
listen
to
to my
your butt.
butt.
Listen
You're right.
to your butt.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to my butt. And my butt tells me you're telling the truth. I think you have it. You had to really, yes. You had to obviously write down your story and tell it in as little time as you could. So I know that there's details that you couldn't share, but I believe you, and I think this is a ghost
are you
story.
sure you want to do that? Because every time you say that,
I just
don't
don't
want to dissuade you, but every time it's the same thing.
But I can't help what my feelings are.
Okay, or what your butt
My
says.
butt says this is a ghost story.
You
say
say
it's
ghost.
absolutely a ghost story.
Yes.
Okay, Mahler, what do you think?
Well, it doesn't matter what I think,
No.
but I'll just give you my 2 cents. My feeling is it's a ghost story.
You think it's a
Okay.
ghost as well?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I don't
You
want
guys
to
believe
be
it.
I don't want to be negative against
Susan.
I know she wrote the whole story down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get nervous and you don't want to forget any details. But I think it's authentic. I don't
Yeah.
believe any of it happened.
Sure. Yeah.
But I think you believe it happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe her that it happened.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
maybe Simon was having a good time if this happened. I think it might have been, a little
Okay.
practical
Well,
joke.
we'll see.
Maybe.
So on Ghost or Roast, Susan, I'm going to ask you, Ghost or Roast. It's a big build-up. I need the big dramatic pause from you. We love edge of your seat excitement here on the Morning Hot Tub.
Aw.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jenny, are you feeling...
I'm ready.
Do you want to change your answer?
No,
Jenny?
I am sticking
You're
with
locked
my
in?
Are you
gut.
sure?
But
It's a ghost story.
it's a ghost story.
It's a ghost story. Okay.
All right, Susan. Is it ghost or roast?
So the story that I just said was a ghost.
Yeah! All right. Oh,
You got one, Jenny. You got one.
God, I'm good.
Oh my God.
She just said. Oh my God.
Which I have our stats, our all-time stats. Every single time we've ever played this game,
boy.
Yeah.
you've gotten 29 right and 26 wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
meaning
I'm
we've
amazing.
had 29 ghosts and 26 roasts, basically, is what it comes down to.
All right. Well, great story, Susan.
Yeah,
well done.
that
Thank
was
you.
amazing. Oh, so creepy.
And now I will tell you, I'm going through the long list of texts, and most people called it a roast.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, wow.
fooled everybody.
That's
Congratulations.
it, except for me.
Thank you. Yeah, Jenny got it.
Jenny knew all
Susan.
along.
Yes. Oh, what a
Thank
story,
you,
though.
Susan. Happy Halloween.
Thanks, you guys too.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Susan.
Take care. Oh,
I mean, for the record, I got it too, Jenny.
I know, but this isn't your time.
I know.
I thought for sure you were going to say roast, Mom.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No,
that was a good story.
It felt ghosty.
Okay, all right.
There you go. Ghost or roast on the morning hot tub.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
If you've ever wished you could just curl up with your doggo because it looks so comfy in its bed.
I'm sorry, your doggo.
Your doggo, your little
with doggo.
or doge,
Yes.
as
All
my
right.
brother calls them.
Oh,
yeah, doge.
He's classy.
Costco
have a
has
poodle?
you covered.
Doge.
Doge.
Okay, I've heard of Doge, never Doge.
Doge,
I like
yeah.
it.
Costco has you covered, guys. The warehouse store is selling a new human-sized dog bed.
Oh, for God's sake.
So a video creator posted about the beds for humans on Instagram saying, I remember seeing these on Shark Tank. It's so soft and cozy. This is next level. It's $180, I assume US, so it'll be more expensive
I think
here.
I saw the episode, and I think they all passed on it, by the way.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that too.
Yeah, because it's
I
just a
did
giant
see
dog
it.
bed.
It's a giant, yes,
Well,
exactly.
It's a dumb idea.
Right, well,
Yeah,
it just
it's a
can,
mattress on the floor.
It can get ripped
Yeah.
off. It's not even a mattress. It's literally like a dog bed. Like it has like the ridge around the side.
It's
you
just
know?
a
Right.
big dog bed.
Yeah.
Now I have to see it. Human
Well,
size.
I
dog
mean,
you
it
bed.
can
looks pretty
picture it,
comfy.
It's a
I
big
don't
dog
know that
bed.
I can. I need to
Just,
actually.
you know what a dog bed
Picture a
looks
dog
like?
bed?
Yeah,
Oh,
large.
Picture
I
it
do. I
big.
did see this episode.
Yeah.
And I kind of want one.
Well,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah. It's look, it's so cozy.
You don't even have a big dog.
No, exactly. This is for me.
Well, yeah, but
Just for me.
this is to snuggle up with their dog, is it
No,
not?
not
Oh, no.
necessarily.
Why wouldn't you just lie on the couch? Why are you going to the floor?
Because it's you're like there's like a border around it that you can just get all in, and it's just like
and there is on a couch as well.
Yeah.
There's a border.
but not all over.
Not like this. This
Oh,
this
God.
looks really
Yeah.
comfy because no matter where you lie, your head has something to go on.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well-
mean? Like you're in like a nest.
Well,
Yes,
when
it
the
is nesty.
when the
It's a
billionaire
mess.
Mark Cuban turns it down, I'm going to think it's not a good idea.
Yeah, he turns it down for an investment, not to throw in the basement.
Exactly.
Right.
He probably has one.
Sure. But anyway, yeah, he probably does.
probably does,
Only
yeah.
$180 too.
Yeah.
I've slept at a lot of people's houses and had some very bad conditions. This not bad.
You know what this is great for? Kids having sleepovers.
Totally.
I can agree with
because
that,
you know
yeah.
what you
What's
can.
wrong with mattresses and sleeping bags?
Yeah, 'cause this
that
isn't any
is-
more portable at all.
Well, this thing you can fold up and it's got handles on it, so you can throw it in a closet. So when you don't have friends over, but let's say you have like 2 friends over, you pull out your human dog beds, throw them on the
I
floor.
mean, I know I wouldn't like this, but if we're in a situation that, Jenny was over and, oh, Jenny, do you want to spend the night? Well, then I open up a dog bed, you'd
My
be
God,
thrilled.
I'd be so excited.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm there all the time.
The guest room.
Yeah,
I'm taking the dog
She would
bed
take
over
the
the
dog
guest
bed.
room.
The dog
Every
bed,
time.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and so
I
would
would
Brady.
put the dog bed
Yeah.
on the floor of the guest room.
And sometimes, like, you have a bunch of people over, right?
Yeah.
And there's just no beds left. And maybe there's some couches. But even then, like, and then
right.
you don't want to get the inflatable. Get the dog
Right?
bed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
again, I wouldn't do it.
I'm on an island here. It sounds like you guys are all about the dog bed.
But if you think about it, inflatable beds.
Yes.
Now, yes, they're more compact and you can
Sure.
store them a little bit
Sure.
easier. But this again folds in half and has handles, so you don't have to pump it up. Like that's
That's
the greatest
true.
part. Like having to pump
Sure,
and
it's right
a
there.
really good air mattress is like at least $200.
You
for,
know
like,
that, so my daughter is 20. Probably 19 years ago, I trademarked an idea that we had and we never brought it around. And it was exactly like this.
Really?
So, when you have little kids and you go to their house.
Yeah.
And a lot of your friends at that time probably didn't have kids. So you have to bring your own toys and everything.
Oh,
so what
yes.
this was almost a dog-shaped bed type thing.
Yeah.
You put all the toys in the middle with this drawstring and you'd carry
And
it
you
like
carry it,
a bag
yes.
into somebody's house, plop it on the floor, and the kids would have some place to
Right.
be. And it was Piper's Playground is what would have
Oh,
called.
that's
Yeah.
so smart.
Yeah, my aunt even did a what do you call it? when
Like a
they-
mock-up?
Prototype.
Yeah, prototype.
Ah.
And we just got lazy and
I
we had
never-
no money.
I
and,
feel like it exists now. I bet
I'm
you
sure
it does.
does now. Yeah, but at the time we researched and there was really nothing like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a great
really good
idea.
It was. Yeah.
And then it's somewhere for them to nap as well.
Absolutely.
All of that.
All of
Everything.
that. That's so
Oh,
good
yeah.
because the playpen is, although yes, it's a great idea in theory, it's such a pain to
It is a
pack.
pain,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
And
clunky.
pulling them up
Pack and play
or
or whatever,
pain,
yeah.
And it's not cozy. It's just walls,
And
right?
you drawstring this up, flip it over your shoulder, and carry it anywhere.
Oh,
and all the
that's so
toys
smart.
are in it.
Yeah.
And you're ready to go. Yeah.
That's great. That's such
a
a
really
good idea.
And
Better
the name
than-
is great too.
Better than the dog bed, I
no,
think.
hang
but
on.
I think it's apples and oranges. I mean, they're different things.
Yeah.
well, then why are we calling it a dog bed? Shouldn't you call it just the human bed?
Yes, it is. What is it called? The oversized something. or
Yeah.
other.
It's called a pluff.
A pluff.
If you want to
Yeah,
look it
a
up.
pluff.
Yeah, there you go.
And,
Yeah.
but this is really what you're saying, and you could put an infant in there, and
Or Brady could put his booze in there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Put it over his shoulder.
Absolutely.
Like
oh my god,
It's
a
good for
hobo.
everybody. Yeah.
yeah, your toys, all of your toys.
I'll bring this to the beach with my toys, my Tonka trucks. It's great.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.